Konnichiwa, minasan. This is Wakizashi coming to you from the tea house over in Japan. How are you doing today? Are you good? I'm Genki. Okay, today's review is the DC Comics Black Label title Batman Reptilian Issue 1. Now this was written by Garth Ennis with art by Liam Sharp. It was released June 23rd this year. You get 21 pages of story plus the cover for the rising DC Comics price of $4.99. Okay, what's it about? So, the Riddler and Scarecrow have been brutally attacked, and Batman is determined to discover who did it. It seems there's something stalking the streets of Gotham City, something more dangerous than Batman. So, what did I think of the issue? First off, the art by Liam Sharp is gorgeous. It's painted, it's coloured by him. It's dark, atmospheric. It reminded me of Dave McKean's work on the 1989 graphic novel Arkham Asylum, A Serious House on Serious Earth. Have you read that? Are you familiar with it? Here's the cover for that. So, Garth Ennis writes a much more intimidating Batman than more recent portrayals. This Batman strikes fear into the hearts of the criminals he faces, which is the whole point of his costume and his persona after all. Yeah, I really enjoy this return to a darker Dark Knight, and I'm very curious to see where the story goes from here. Issue 2 is already out, and I'll be picking up a copy soon. Actually, issue 3 is due out next week on the 25th of August. Okay, enough from me. Let's get to the story. Keep watching. The story opens on the steps of Gotham Courthouse. A heavyweight boxer has just got off on charges brought against him by two women who he allegedly attacked. Evidence that Batman brought against the boxer was dismissed in court. Batman appears on the steps and approaches the boxer. The boxer's lawyer launches into an angry speech, dismissing Batman and what he stands for. A costumed thug, a dyed-in-the-wool maniac whose relationship with Gotham's judiciary and law enforcement community does neither of them any favours. Edgar Legario, you are a coward. You turned your strength on two women, not even a quarter your own size. What you did to them, for your own sick gratification, they'll never fully recover from. Batman provokes Edgar, hoping he'll attack him, and it works. The big boxer takes a swing at him. We hear a shout, and then it focuses on Batman saying, "Self-defense." The scene changes to the Batcave, with Bruce Wayne and Alfred talking. Were I a betting man, I'd wager a tidy sum that his wife will be stupid enough to stick by him, not to mention push him around in his chair. Then, Bruce notices a 911 call reporting that the Scarecrow and the Mad Hatter have been found together, assaulted, even mutilated. Alfred drolly asks if it was Bruce. You? There's a great scene here of Batman getting into the Batmobile. I like the way artist Liam Sharp draws Batman with his curly cape, all Arkham Asylum style. We switch to another scene, showing the Batmobile driving down a Gotham street and parking next to a bar. I love the dark and moody gothic artwork here. It looks like a scene from Blade Runner. Batman interrogates the members of the bar and tells the bartender to call Volkov and arrange a meeting 1 hour from now. As he's leaving the bar, he says, "And you can consider me a regular." In another dark future noir scene, Batman surprises Volkov on the roof and tells him, "I'm good on rooftops. You can walk away whenever you want. Let's talk about the Scarecrow." It turns out Volkov is the Scarecrow's number 2. Batman demands information from Volkov. "You mean that thing with the Penguin and the Riddler? I didn't do that." Batman presses him and he says, "It was a bloodbath, a dozen guys dead, the Riddler split from chest to crotch." Volkov denies knowing who was behind the attack. Then he describes the last time there was a big meeting between some of the more famous members of Batman's rogues gallery. There was something different. It felt like there was something in the air. Me and the rest of the guns and muscle, we felt it too. Everything annoyed me, every voice that piped up, every little movement on the edge of my vision. Sooner or later, it went where it was going to go. For no apparent reason, everyone drew their weapons in a big standoff, and Volkov tells Batman, "I'm muzzle to muzzle with Slow Joe Kelly, and for the life of me, I cannot tell you why. And then, just like that, the feeling went away." Batman tells Volkov to join the Joker's group, and Volkov is asking, "Why?" "Because the Batman never kills. I'll never kill you, ever. Haven't you realized yet, Constantine? I'm far worse than that multicolored rabble. I will not let you die." Volkov says, "Oh man, I left Russia to get away from guys like you." And the issue ends with Constantine waking up to a voice whispering, "The Batman never kills." To be continued. Before I finish, I want to show two variant covers for issue 1. This first one is by Bill Sienkiewicz, looking cool. And the second one, let me just find it here. And the second one is by Cully Hamner. Which one do you prefer? Okay, that's it for my review. Thank you so much for watching, and if you feel like hitting that like button or subscribing, that would be awesome. This is Wakizashi signing off, and see you in the next video. Matane!